Every single day, my mother forced me into a restrictive bodice that cinched my waist to the point of pain. She even sealed the fastenings with wax to ensure I could not loosen them. From childhood onward, she employed every method imaginable to dominate every facet of my existence. She would even observe me from afar through binoculars, never once letting me out of her sight. This time, however, the corset was drawn so tight that I could barely draw breath. Fortunately, a classmate took pity on me and helped ease the laces. But my mother, who had been spying on me, witnessed everything. Enraged, she struck me across the face in full view of everyone, utterly indifferent to my humiliation. Then she seized my arm and hauled me back home. I braced myself for the harshest punishment yet, but instead, she suddenly switched to a tender demeanor, insisting that everything she did was for my own good. While I was in the shower, she handed me what she called vitamins and ordered me to take them. But I accidentally peeled back the label I had seen for 18 years and discovered another layer beneath it. In that instant, I finally understood that she had never been giving me vitamins at all. They were pills designed to permanently rob me of my voice. Under her watchful glare, I nervously swallowed the tablets she gave me. Then I used the excuse of going to class to escape the house. Once outside, I quickly spat out the 2 pills I had concealed in my mouth and discarded the tracking device on my wrist. Yet my mother was still tracking me. Desperate to break free from her grip, I dashed toward a complete stranger without hesitation and climbed into his car right before her eyes. There, I unfastened my corset with my own hands. That night, for the very first time, I did exactly what my mother feared most. I tasted a freedom I had never known. The man, however, misinterpreted my actions as romantic interest and asked for my contact information. I told him plainly that we would never meet again. What I did not realize was that he was the most powerful mafia boss in the city, someone who could have fully liberated me from my cage. As soon as I returned home, my mother dragged me to the hospital for a gynecological examination. Only then did I see clearly that I was nothing more than a plaything to her. After the doctor finished his assessment, my mother flew into a rage and immediately hauled me back to punish me. But this time, I refused to submit. I had thought I would remain trapped under her thumb forever. Then she produced my overseas college acceptance letter, my one and only hope of escape. Right in front of me, she tore it into shreds and declared that I would never leave her for the rest of my life. Just as I felt utterly hopeless, that same man suddenly appeared with an extravagant bride price and sincerely proposed to me. My mother sternly rejected him, insisting that I belonged only to her. But my father, knowing the man's true identity as a mafia boss, dared not oppose him. Seeing this, my mother begged me not to accept the proposal. Yet the man did not take me away immediately. He merely said he would stay in our house for now, which filled me with a strange sense of glee. That night before bed, my mother warned me as usual not to have any contact with him. I pretended to comply, but after she left, I deliberately went to the man's room and told him that from this night onward, I would completely belong to him. But at that very instant, my mother burst through the door.